I've been using the HyperX Cloud III 727A for just over a month now, mostly for late-night gaming sessions, some work calls, and a bit of music listening in between. Honestly, I went in expecting just another gaming headset because I've used the Cloud 2 before and a bunch of SteelSeries and Razer headsets. But this one surprised me in a few areas while also frustrating me in others. It's a headset that feels familiar, but with some meaningful tweaks, and also some trade-offs that might matter depending on what you're looking for. Design and build quality. The first thing I noticed when unboxing the Cloud 3 was how solid it feels without being too heavy. The headband is well padded and doesn't clamp too hard on my head, which is a big plus during 3 to 4 hour gaming sessions. The ear cups use memory foam that actually lives up to the comfort promise. I didn't get the sweaty, overheated feeling as fast as I do with leatherette pads on some competing headsets. Compared to the Cloud 2, the overall build feels a bit more refined, like HyperX paid attention to long-term durability. I wouldn't say it looks premium like the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro, but it also doesn't feel plasticky like some budget Razer models. The detachable mic is still a smart move, especially since I sometimes just use these for music. Everything feels designed with gamers in mind, but also versatile enough for mixed use. Key features in action. On the audio side, I immediately noticed that HyperX tuned this headset for clarity over flashy bass. Footsteps in Apex Legends and Valorant were easy to track because mids and highs are very present. Explosions and gunfire still have impact. But if you're someone who loves chest-thumping bass, this might feel slightly restrained compared to Razer's Kraken headsets. Personally, I like that HyperX doesn't overdo it. It makes long sessions less fatiguing. Music-wise, it's decent, though I'd say it favors instrumental clarity more than heavy EDM. The detachable mic also deserves credit. During Discord calls, my friends said my voice sounded clean and natural, not overly processed like some headsets do. I tested it against my Blue Yeti just for fun. It obviously isn't on that level, but for a headset mic, it's really solid. I even used it in a Zoom work call, and nobody could tell I wasn't on a standalone mic. That versatility is underrated. Lastly, the onboard controls are simple: volume wheel and mute button. Nothing fancy, but I like the fact I don't need software running all the time. HyperX Ingenuity software is available for extra tweaks like DTS headphone X, but honestly, I barely used it. Plug-and-play worked fine for me, which is something I can't say for headsets that rely heavily on bloated software. Performance and daily reality. In daily gaming, the Cloud 3 really does its job well. For competitive titles, positional audio is the standout. It just makes it easier to tell whether someone's sneaking up behind me or rushing from the left. I compared it directly to the SteelSeries Arctis 7P Plus I still own, and while the Arctis has slightly wider soundstage, the Cloud 3 actually feels more focused, which I prefer in shooters. For comfort, I wore these for a marathon 6-hour gaming night, and while my ears eventually got warm, the weight distribution kept me from feeling sore. That's more than I can say for my old Logitech G Pro X, which always gave me a headache after long sessions. One thing I did notice, though, is that the Cloud 3 doesn't isolate outside noise as well as some closed-back headsets. I could still hear a bit of background chatter in my house, which is fine for me, but might bother someone gaming in a noisier environment. When it comes to music and movies, the performance is good enough, but not mind-blowing. If you're mainly gaming, you'll love it. If you're an audiophile, you'll notice the limitations pretty fast. Limitations and trade-offs. Now for the downsides. The Cloud 3 isn't wireless, which for some people in 2025 feels outdated. Personally, I'm fine with wired because I don't like worrying about charging, but if you've gotten used to wireless headsets, this might feel like a step back. Another limitation is customization. Compared to SteelSeries or even Razer Synapse, the HyperX software is bare bones. Some people will appreciate the simplicity, but if you're the type who likes EQ profiles, lighting effects, or more detailed tweaks, you might feel underwhelmed. And lastly, while the mic is good for gaming and calls, it does pick up some background noise in louder rooms. It's not a huge problem, but it's there. Final verdict. So, after a month of using the HyperX Cloud III 727A daily, here's my bottom line. Buy this if you want a reliable wired gaming headset that prioritizes comfort, clear positional audio, and a strong mic without needing to babysit software. It's especially good if you mostly play competitive shooters or spend hours in Discord. Skip this if you want wireless freedom, heavy bass for music, or advanced software customization. It's not trying to be an all-in-one lifestyle headset. It's very much a gaming-first product. For me, it strikes a really nice balance between durability, comfort, and sound quality. Not the flashiest headset on the market, but one I actually keep reaching for because it just works.